Along with the church, we have begun the season of Advent. We know it's a time to prepare for the birth of Christ. I dare say most of us find it a little challenging to have enough time to really sit back and reflect on the Old Testament prophecies that talk about the Messiah, or to be in that sense of waiting as Mary was waiting for the birth of the Christ child. But we have to try in some way if we really want to be spiritually prepared. Like this first candle that's lit on the Advent wreath, we're invited to prepare the way of the Lord, to make way for the one who is the light of the world to come into our midst. And so maybe one of the ways to do that is to light a candle at the dining room table or in our living room, or to put an electric candle even in the front window, waiting for someone who is coming, to give that sense of expectation and hope. In the second reading for the first Sunday of Advent, we heard from St. Paul writing to the Romans, where he said to put away works of darkness and to put on the armor of light. Light is a wonderful symbol, a powerful symbol of how we are receiving a message of hope and live in expectation. It might be a good week to put up Christmas lights as well as we prepare for the coming of Christ. But even more important, it's for us to reflect on how Christ, the light, is shining in our lives, showing us the way, and perhaps shining through us, helping others to see how we can reach out and help them to discover who Jesus is and what his message is for each of us. A message of Advent is always to be prepared, to prepare the way of the Lord, to make straight his paths. You and I are invited to do that. And so certainly as we engage upon these weeks of Advent, it's so important for us to try to have a little spiritual time. Yes, there are so many things to do, but if we can have a spiritual preparation along with all those other preparations, how blessed we'll be. As these lights get lit each week with a new candle for each of the Sundays, let us also welcome more and more the light of Christ into our midst. This is Father Donald at St. Clement Church in Rosedale. May you have a faith-filled and blessed Advent season.